Bitcoin's now become financialized. That upside bubble target, using that kind of everything code structure that I've talked about in the past, we get price targets of 500,000 plus. And I think things like, I don't think people understand this Solana fire dancer. And again, not just picking on Solana because I'm long of it, but it's just like they're thinking that Solana's theoretical TPS is 65,000. Fire dancer takes it to 1 million.
Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, Digital Finance Mindset. If 2023 has been good for stock investors, it has been great for cryptocurrency investors. The prices of some cryptocurrencies have skyrocketed as much as 16,000%, providing incredible returns to investors. Solana is a decentralized computing platform that uses SOL to pay for transactions. Solana aims to improve blockchain scalability using a combination of proof-of-stake consensus and so-called proof of history. As a result, Solana claims to be able to support 50,000 transactions per second without sacrificing decentralization. In the final months of 2023, Solana gained considerable momentum and closed the year up almost 1,000%. This notable rise propelled Solana to become the fourth largest cryptocurrency in the world. However, the big question remains, was this rise driven by a speculative frenzy or strong underlying fundamentals? In today's video, we will tell you about Raoul Pal's view on Solana and why he thinks one can make life-changing money in 2024 with Solana. But before we get into the video, make sure you subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update. The decisive year for Solana was 2021, when it witnessed an extraordinary bull run that resulted in a 10,000% increase in its price. This momentum has been driven by the widespread adoption of Solana as a leading platform for decentralized applications, particularly in decentralized finance, DeFi, non-fungible tokens, NFT, and gaming. In 2023, Solana faced challenges and lost more than 90% of its value, making it unattractive to risk-averse investors. However, 2023 has proved to be a year of resurgence, and Solana has demonstrated its resilience and potential. As 2024 approaches, Solana's trajectory becomes a crucial question for the cryptocurrency market. The Solana chart reveals strong growth, followed by a recent correction phase. While the correction can be attributed to profit-taking by venture capitalists, it is also part of the natural market cycle after an impressive recovery. If you believe Solana's biggest buyers are actually the millennial cohort, what millennials do really well is invest in their 401ks every month, and they can put that into their 401ks. That's why ARK didn't get all the buybacks even though it fell 75%. This is because millennials own it and invested their 401k in it, and will stay in it for the long term. Many people may see it as buying and holding assets for the long term, and that should give you the stability that everyone needs, so that you don't have massive losses from people panicking when it drops. And most ETF providers have made it clear that this is a volatile buy and hold asset, but as assets mature, they become less volatile. Therefore, people should expect that, and in particular, the passive flows of 401k investors who invest every 2 weeks, every month. It will maintain a supply that did not exist before. Therefore, we are likely to see lower volatility, but we will also inject capital into the crypto world. And cryptocurrencies are not just the state of Bitcoin, but there are many other places that will see capital flows. So, from a philosophical point of view, it's pretty good to try to change the world. There is a 60% chance that this is a relatively normal cycle, in which case it would hit 150,000. There is a 20% chance that this is actually a very busy cycle to begin with, because the ETF and other things, which maybe gets to that 150 level faster and then fades away, which would be a bit of a pain for a lot of people waiting for it to take effect 2025. And then the other 20% chance is that it ends up being a bubble cycle. And this is more like 2011, 2012, 2013. There was an intermediate upper correction. Everyone thought it was over, but then it broke out again. There is a good chance of this happening, but we need to contextualize the impact ETF flows on the evolution of monetary policy, the evolution of the economy, and the impact of elections on all of this. There are 110 billion Coinbase accounts and only 9 million were active. So according to the guys at Coinbase, in a normal activity, it will reach 35-40 million, and the peak will also increase. So there is still a lot of money to be made if the people who participated last time are interested. The application layer of blockchain will provide many more use cases. So this cycle is maybe everything everywhere in one cycle, when people have different unlocks for NFTs or registries or different unlocks for smart contracts and some other things. And they can use it for everything from ticketing on the real world. So it just depends on the scope of that application layer. If the application layer does not advance much during this cycle, we will see a rebalance. They are also going to be issuing options on ETFs, which will also change the structure of the markets. Bitcoin has now become financialized, even though it was not yet truly pure. Now, that doesn't mean it's impure. Because of that, it means that they offer leveraged products on that product. Now, options are kind of a defined risk product, but you end up with a very high volatility product. We have a lot of volatility sellers, and that slows down the market because they are always hedging. And this hedging structure can really change the nature of the markets. Sometimes acceleration points are created because everyone has shortages, and suddenly the price goes up, and everyone has to buy everything again. Other times, simply continuing to selling the yield premium, slows down the entire market. So it's a bigger problem than people expect. People don't understand this Solana Fire Dancer. Solana's theoretical TPS is 65,000. Fire Dancer takes it to 1 million, and it was built by jump trading. And the idea is that, therefore, people can use blockchain for high-frequency trading. Therefore, it can be used for all exchanges. We need exchanges on blockchain. We need registered ownership of assets. When Lehman Brothers went bankrupt, everyone had claims on the collateral, and there were 35 claims on the same collateral. This sets up automatic settlement of everything. We saw it in DeFi. DeFi is a great experiment that shows that everything can be automatically settled and contracts can be resolved. This is happening, and it seems like once you talk to Franklin Templeton, Fidelity, and the people at JP Morgan and BlackRock, they are working towards it. But there have also been some setbacks. Australia tried to put its stock market in the blockchain path and gave up. There are many people who have tried and given up. Cryptocurrencies are a macro asset. It is driven by the same liquidity forces. And you continually demonstrate that there is a narrative that says it's funny that money on the internet has exactly the same forces. So you can use aggregate M2 or liquidity, whatever, and then start proving it. And you'll see that even risk-adjusted cryptocurrencies are 5, 10, 20 times better. If it is the same macroeconomic cycle, anyone can trade it. Looking at the long-term outlook, Solana's price predictions are more positive. Solana is expected to leverage its strong fundamentals, innovative features, and growing adoption. Some projections indicate a potential high of $200 by the end of 2024, $515.49 by the end of 2025, and $672 by the end of 2023. These predictions are based on Solana's historical price movements and the influence of Bitcoin halving cycles, which are known to increase cryptocurrency prices over long periods of time. That's all for today. Let us know your views in the comment section below, and don't forget to like this video before leaving. Thanks for watching.